Not normal. Usually you don't walk into stairs. Of course, the bowling alley. Standard. I rated a 0.
How would you sell it?
I couldn't. That's something I have not seen before, I have to say.
Would you live there?
I would absolutely not live here. Hi folks, it's Josh Flagg here, and as you know, excuse me, sorry. Hey Josh Flagg, hey. Hey guys, Josh Flagg here. And as you know, houses are all so different. I mean, they have so many different kind of features. Bedrooms count, they have different bathroom count, they have just some of the strangest features of all time. And I don't know if you've ever checked out the Instagram page, Zillow Gone Wild, but I have a very, very special guest here today with me. This is the man who created Zillow Gone Wild. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Samir, and I created Zillow Gone Wild. It's been a lot of fun.
It has gone wild. And so today we are going to look at some fantastic listings and get some feedback.
One of the wildest, most viral homes we ever had.
Really?
In Gross Eel, Michigan.
Okay.
It starts off split level.
Right.
Kind of normal.
Well, not normal. Usually you don't walk into stairs right when you hit a front door, but okay.
Not preferred. But then you've got this massive university-style library.
Yes, I feel like.
And that's the magic. People are obsessed with libraries. But a lot of people are like, we could put other things here. What are those toys?
Dildos? Oh, that is a lot of room for dildos.
A lot.
Those are a lot of dildos.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of dildos.
Could be the museum.
The dildo museum.
Would you guys live there?
Personally, I wouldn't want to live there, just frankly because it's in a place I can't even pronounce. I don't know. It's not doing it for me. What about you?
It's a lot of pressure to fill up these bookshelves with
that many dildos, yeah.
With that many dildos, with that many books, with that many
right.
collection.
You have to be a collector of something to have
Yeah.
a room like this. You can't just have, a couple books, little tchotchkes. So this is, this is a serious.
Commitment. You're never moving.
No.
I'm surprised
this is a
people
commitment.
even moved from,
They probably died.
They probably died.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
So Josh, how would you go about selling a property like this?
To sell a property like this, I don't think it would be very difficult. I would have recommended they staged it. I'd be very curious to see if this is still sitting on the market. I mean, staging would have probably been the best choice.
Yeah, we posted it the day it went up, and already someone jumped on it.
Do you think that was because of you?
Probably.
Did you guys rate the property 1 to 10?
1 to 10. I'm not really a fan of a house that, when you get home, you have to shovel your driveway. It's from snow. That's not really my thing, unless you're in Aspen, of course, in which case you'd have somebody doing it for you.
And a heated driveway.
And a heated drive, of course, like, duh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with 4.
I'd be 10. About a 4 or 5. You don't want to come home to a split level and have to walk upstairs.
Yeah, that's really the hard thing, just walking in and all of a sudden you got those stairs right there.
Not into that.
Not into that. Okay, well here we are. We're back in the snow.
We're back in the snow.
We're back in the snow, and we are, where are we?
Findlay, Ohio.
We are in Findlay, Ohio.
4 bedrooms, 5 baths, 5,000 square feet, only $900,000. Inside starts off kind of normal, but you go right downstairs and you've got this basement.
Right.
That's like its own getaway. There's a bar, living area.
It's pretty fugly.
I think it's got an ice cream bar with it, and obviously you've got to have the checkered floor.
Right.
The prices aren't so high.
Prices aren't great.
Yeah. If
So
you buy
terrible.
this, you could quickly raise prices.
Yeah, you could actually, run a business out of here. Maybe pay for the house.
And a little theater.
Theater. Okay. And you get all of this for $900,000.
Pretty good deal.
But you also have to live in
Findlay, Ohio.
Findlay, Ohio.
What's your rating?
My rating, I'm gonna again go with 4. I mean, this is not like terrible conditions to live here, but I still don't want to live in Findlay, Ohio. First of all, I don't want to obviously shovel the snow when I come home. Second of all, I don't want to have to drive 3 miles to go to the liquor store to pick up booze, which I would probably drink more because I would be there. I would sell it to somebody who is very private and likes to. I would sell, I'd sell it to, who was in that movie Misery? Kathy Bates. I would sell it, this is a perfect place to tie somebody up and keep them hostage for weeks on end without you ever finding them. One of my favorite houses, the Manor, only because it's nostalgic for me because it belonged to one of my best friends, Candy Spelling. So the entry hall is a lot different than it used to. When Candy had it, the floors were a completely different color. The only thing that it was here when Candy owned it were these railings. Those railings were here. I can tell you those were a small fortune to put in. That is very interesting. That is Candy's closet, which is very similar to her current closet, which she has at the Century. The only difference is the color scheme, but her closet was about 4,000 square feet.
It seems kind of annoying.
What?
Like, you're over here, and then you gotta get something.
It's, you know, these are problems people have.
It's a trek.
It's trek, but
It's a good problem.
it's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Of course, the bowling alley, standard.
I thought I had a picture of the office. I like the original office.
The original office was look, everything in this house was better when Candy had it.
Would you live there, or would you not?
I would only live here if Candy was with me, because the two of us, we like sit on the phone at like 3 a.m., we chat, we talk for hours. She doesn't drink that much, I drink more. I'll be like 4 glasses of wine in. She'll be like, okay, Josh, it's time to stop. So just, you know, us 2 girls there, that would be a lot of fun. By myself, I don't think so. I think it's a little bit of, it's a lot of square footage.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
What do you give it, 1 to 10?
10, I give it a 15 and a half.
It's definitely way over 10.
How are you selling that house, Josh?
How are we selling that house? We're going to start with an aerial view for sure, because when you look down at it, it's just incredible, especially, because, you know, it's shaped like a W. Isn't that great? It was the old Bing Crosby house that was torn down many, many years ago. And then they built this in the 1980s, and one of the neighbors on the side used to give Candy so much shit, they would just put her on the news all the time and be like, oh, this woman is ruining our neighborhood, you know, we can't stand it. And then Candy would be like, shut the fuck up. I'm not sending you a fruit basket for Christmas.
This is like the opposite.
Okay, now this is a lovely one. This is contrary to Candy Spelling's home. A little bit more low-key, toned down, understated.
A fraction of the size.
It's homey. Got good breeze, good airflow.
I think this is the kitchen.
And what a kitchen it is.
Gets the job done.
Where is this, the Caribbean?
In Hawaii.
Looks just like the Four Seasons.
Much cheaper too. This bathroom.
It's got a Toto.
It feels like, you know, in Jurassic Park, when the guy goes on the toilet. Hopefully there are no T-Rexes around. But it's a very similar feeling if you're sitting on this toilet.
Yes. I wouldn't mind sitting on that toilet. That actually feels like you're in the nature.
It would be a good place.
Yeah, it would be a great place to take a
number
shit.
2,
Yeah.
Would you live there?
I would absolutely not live here.
How would you sell it?
I couldn't, to be honest with you. I don't know how I could sell this. Couldn't even give it away.
What do you give it, 1 to 10?
I give it a -10. It doesn't have walls, but it's got a Toto toilet. Premium.
And a bidet, I think. Here's a bunker in Kansas.
Oh, lovely, just in case Putin decides to invade us.
A former missile silo turned 6,900 square foot bunker.
Nice, let's see. Oh,
Wouldn't expect it to be so homey.
yes. Glamorous,
I like the string lighting.
yes. And all of this can be yours for $380,000. Wow, that's
It's a good
intense.
funnel, Yeah.
You know, I think it needs a little wall-to-wall carpeting.
Oh, and a
that's-
little diagram of how it
Oh,
works.
so you go literally down 16 feet into the earth.
It's like a thing. There's a lot of these bunkers out there available.
So would I live here? I would not live here unless Putin was invading. 1 to 10, I give this, again, depending. If Putin is invading us, a 10. If he is not invading us, I give this a complete flat 0. My selling point, again, is, look, this could come in very handy when Putin invades us.
You're wanting to sell it to like a prepper.
This is definitely for a prepper. Oh, lovely. Is this a Vanda camp? Like, what the fuck is this? Oy vey. What the fuck? Did Liberace build this?
Doesn't look like it's been touched for a while.
I mean,
Nice view.
nice, great view. Very quaint, very cozy kitchen.
Nice tile in the kitchen.
Yeah, nice tile.
White appliances.
White appliances. Ooh, that's low. That is
Looks like
low.
Meat.
That is not rich. Oh, and they have a Dutch stove.
Extra kitchen. The guest room in the basement.
And you can see the air ducts.
Exposed.
Exposed
air
ducting.
duct
Yeah.
ducting. You can't have old carpet in a home without some pink old carpet somewhere.
No, of course not. Especially in a bathroom.
And popcorn ceiling.
Popcorn ceiling, very important.
Very elegant chandelier.
Fantastic. But you know what? I think that's digitally enhanced.
Yeah.
That grass just looks too good to. I don't think so.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
and it's got a great set of power lines going right in front. I mean, we're in good shape here. I rate it a 0.
How would you sell it?
I couldn't.
We're in Phoenix.
Oh, we are in Phoenix. And Phoenix is a booming market, so this should go real quickly. Oh, wow. That's something I have not seen before, I have to say. Oh, so I think some kind of a celebrity lives here. I wonder who this could be. Maybe it's Kat Von D.
Maybe a vlogger.
Maybe a vlogger. It keeps going, it's still red.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Little
This is
statue.
interesting. I would love to know about the people who live here.
Red tea
Yeah,
kettle.
at least they're
Goes
consistent.
in the middle. Yeah.
I gotta say, I give this one creativity, I give it a 10. Saleability, I give it a 0.
Would you live here?
Never.
A third home?
Not a 15th home.
What was your favorite home that we saw?
My favorite, I was for sure Candy's house. I mean, Candyland for sure takes the cake.
Okay, a non-candy house.
A non-candy house, my favorite home? I don't think I would choose any, to be honest with you.
You'd have the bunker as backup.
I would go for the bunker,
At least the bunker.
in case Candy and I get in a fight one night. So that's it. We have now given you our opinions on different properties, of which some are great and some are not so great.
I've had a really fun time.
I've had a fun time
looking
too.
at this laptop and looking at homes.
And until next time, right?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, if you want to see more, check out Zillow Gone Wild on Instagram. Always wild homes popping up daily in your feed.
Yeah. And, okay, bye.